Recently, you have seen in the news that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has cash of over $381 billion. It is more than the combined cash of Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, and Microsoft. Buffett tends to be fearful when market is greedy, so investors need to be prepared for investing opportunities. I was so inspired with these headlines that I thought I should find out which Canadian companies have more cash. In this video, I have highlighted 15 Canadian companies across 3 different industries. These companies are part of TSX60 index, which lists the 60 largest companies traded in the Toronto Stock Exchange. Hello, my name is David Dawes, a retired engineer, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Think and Retire. I have retired from my corporate job in 2015, so about 10 years ago, and I have been trading in the Canadian and the US stock market since the late 1990s. See, there are more non-subscribers watching my videos, so if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and press the bell icon so that you are notified whenever I upload new videos. So why cash is so important in the business? Cash is lazy money. It's not growing. It's not working for me. Cash is also not meant to outperform stocks or give a flood of income, but it is a strategic asset. People with cash wait in patience and wait for an opportunity when the markets fall, because when there's a fear, the markets fall and there's an opportunity to buy good businesses which goes on sale. Holding cash definitely requires a lot of patience. Basically, if the company has cash, it provides financial stability. It's a safety net. It also gives an opportunity to grow and invest. It also improves decision-making process and also the flexibility. As I mentioned before, I am going to highlight 15 stocks across 3 different industries. So let's talk about the banking industry first. These are the 6 top banks in Canada. So the amount of cash they hold, they are more than the market cap. Actually, the few times more than the market cap. For banks, though, keep in mind that some of this cash are not their own. They are customer deposits. So all the cash is not owned by the bank. So Royal Bank is leading in this with the $730 billion cash. Toronto Dominion, 621. Then we have Bank of Nova Scotia, Bank of Montreal, CIBC, and National Bank. If you look at the 5-year chart, the total return of the banks are as follows. The National Bank is 133%, CIBC 130%, Royal Bank 104%, TD 76%, and Bank of Nova Scotia 56%. So National Bank is leading in terms of total return of 133%, where they have the lowest dividend yield, which is a 2.92% annual dividend yield. The next industry I'm going to talk about is the insurance industry. So these are the 4 insurance companies in Canada which have more cash. The top is Power Corporation of Canada. The second one is Sun Life, then Manulife, and Intact Financial. For Power Corporation of Canada, the cash is more than 4 times the market cap. For Sun Life, it's more than 2 times. If you look at the 5-year chart, the performance of Power Corporation is 147%. That's the total return. Then we have the Manulife, 132%. Then we have Intact Financial, 92%. And then we have Sun Life, 42%. So after the banks and the insurance companies, I'm going to talk about non-financial companies holding maximum cash in Canada. And these are Brookfield Corporation with $13.7 billion. Then we have Shopify, $6.35 billion. Barrick Mining, $5.04 billion. Tech Resources Class B stock, $4.76 billion. Then we have Suncor at $2.94 billion in cash. If you look at the last column highlighted in green for Brookfield Corporation, the cash is 9.3% of the market cap. For Tech Resources, it's 15% of the market cap. So these are quite lower than what the banks had in terms of the total cash compared to the market caps. If you look at the 5-year chart, the Suncor had a total return of 240%, Tech Resources 198%, Brookfield Corporation 136%, Shopify 70%, and then Barrick Mining 52.9%. So what does it all mean? So if I plan to invest in Canadian companies which have more cash, I will make a watch list of these companies, and when the timing is right, I will buy these companies for long-term investment. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy investing.